Marco got a price tag. I'm $4.50. That's a bargain. Okay, so we just left the Goodwill. Now we just discovered that there's a Trader Baker's flea market here. So we're gonna go in here real quick. Mark doesn't want to spend hours in here, so we're just gonna scope it out, see if we can find some stuff. Right, Mark?
Right.
Yeah, we're not gonna be in here forever. Yay! We moved away from the music, but I did find a little kitty cat string pull for $4. It's a chalkware piece. I'm gonna get that. Oh, here's a globe. How much are you? I don't know. You must be free. This is a little horse ashtray. Oh gosh, I just about dropped it. Piece of redware, $6. I kind of like that redware ashtray with a horse on it. I'm gonna get that. Oh, these are bookends. Little Scotty dog. Oh, rats. He's got damage to his ear. Pumpkin spice. $2.50. If you find the ones with a jack-o'-lantern on them, those are the good ones. Sometimes amongst the stuff that you maybe think isn't worth looking at, you can find some things. You can. Sometimes. Sometimes
it's just pure duck.
Sometimes it is. I like this guy. He's $2 for the bird. I kind of like him. He's cute. Oh, I'm gonna knock over that plant. What do we got down here? Ooh, check. Put the light on this baby. Ooh,
it's wonderful.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. $8.88. I'm gonna get you, because I've got people that will love you. Okay, a Dalmatian dog for $4.99. I'm gonna get you, fella. You don't see Dalmatians very often. And he's a nice big one. My cart in here. Oh, you're cute for $1. Pip. I gotta get you because you're just so stinking cute. You're just a little nuggy. Even you're kind of cute. Look at her big eyes. She's chipped. Some egg cups. Some bunnies on them. Those are cute. Little transfer bunnies. I think I've checked everything out. That's a cute little toothpick holder though. I'm gonna get that. I gotta get up here because Mark is gonna be like, I'm done. I've looked through everything. You're too slow. $1.50. She's got a twin sister. This little roll Copley trinket is cute. That is super cute too. How much are you? $4.50. Okay, these are those gay, like gay rainbow or something. This one has a chip on it. That one really has a chip on it. Wall plate. It's neat that it still is in its original package. Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you know I haven't done my video like this in a very long time. Let's see, if you're new here, my name is Misty, and I am getting ready to show you a thrift haul. Let me start off this video by showing you my earrings, if you haven't already noticed them already. But look, a subscriber friend, Kelly, her daughter makes kind of unusual things, she said, and she saw these and thought that I needed a pair of baby earrings. Look at them. Everybody's gonna need themselves a pair of baby earrings. but you know, I'm so happy to have mine. So thank you so much, Kelly, and thank you so much to your daughter for sending me these earrings. They do make me laugh, and you know, we all need a laugh these days. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I love them. This was a place called Trader Baker's, which I've been to a couple Trader Baker's before, and they're essentially an indoor flea market, and I love them. I think one of the first things that I found was this cute little chalkware cat with a little ball of yarn. It is a string pull. So, you know, you'd put your twine or string in this little hole right here and hang it on your wall, and then you could pull the string that you wanted out of his little ball of yarn. He's made from chalkware. He's just grabbing onto that ball of yarn like, you know, lady, you can take my yarn in little strings, but I'm going to hold on to the big ball of yarn. It was $4. It's in great condition though, too, for chalkware. It's in really nice condition. The hanger is still there. So kitty cat yarn ball holder, yarn string holder. And then I got this little duck. I'm a sucker for these little things. You probably saw me talk about it in the video. It's a little made in Japan, little salt. I think this one was Pep. He was Pep, kind of. You can see, it says a little bit of Pep, but he's just cute. He's made in Japan. It's just a single shaker, but I'm a sucker for these. I love them. So I got him. They just look cute in a spring display. I don't know. I got the little fella. All right, another thing that I've got that is great for the season are these cute little Santa mice. They're made by Homeco, which is Home Interiors, basically. You can see they are made in Taiwan. They are vintage, but cute little bisque, which is a texture that I don't find very appealing, but look at them. They're so cute. Little Christmas mice. So all of these things are going to be available in a live sale. I don't think, there's a couple things that I'm going to try to sell online and a couple things that I might keep, but I'll let you know as I'm showing the things what those things are. This is a little vintage Santa Claus. He's not, I don't think, are you? No, you're not a shaker. He's just a little statue of Santa holding his bag of toys. He's made in Taiwan. He's vintage. I don't know if I'm probably going to sell him because honestly, I need to be a little bit more picky about the Santas that I pick up that I'm going to keep because it's getting a little ridiculous. So I am going to sell him. He is going to be for sale. This one, however, I am going to keep. I do believe that he is Lefton, and he's a little Santa trinket dish or a little sugar bowl. Maybe he's just a little sugar bowl. He's pretty cute. I paid $5.98. Oh, it says it's Lefton. I didn't even notice that. I knew it was Lefton just by, you can tell by the markings there on the bottom, which these markings can be very helpful if you're going to look something up that you've purchased. You'll be able to find it more than likely from typing in those numbers on your search. This was $5.98. They've put some tape over the red paint, which always makes me a little nervous, so I'll have to work on that because it's probably cold painted and it's going to end up falling off. But this little guy I am going to keep and add him to my Santa collection. I particularly really like the winking Santas. Those are my favorites. So when I see the winking Santas, I usually do tend to keep those for my own personal collection. I did get a piece of redware. This is made by Sunsko, Japan. It's a little redware dog. Now, this one would have been a mama dog, and she should have had a couple babies with her. She doesn't have her babies. Her babies have gone to college, and she's just by herself now. But I love her little green jeweled eyes. She is redware. She has her sticker. She's cute. She's so cute. I don't know what kind of dog she's supposed to be. I think some sort of a hound. Some sort of a hound dog because of her ears. I don't know. What kind of dog do you think she is? What would be your guess? Actually, I got several dogs. It was a dog day, apparently. This one, I don't know. I just think that this is adorable. Isn't he fun? He is a salt and pepper shaker, but he's just curious, I guess. I don't know. He has a really cool look on his face. He's just, rah! I don't know. He's really in really good condition. You pour the salt out of his head. I don't know what kind of partner he would have had, but I see these sometimes and I think that this may remind somebody of their dog. So I think about that when I purchase things as such, like a single shaker, is that the expression on this dog's face, just the way that he's standing, might remind somebody of their pet that they have or a pet that they had. So it might make them want this fella. He's in excellent condition. I don't know. I have a hard time resisting single shakers that are really cute for some reason. And then I got this little dog. This is it was $3.98, and they just marked it a dog with tail. Now, what this dog, let me know. Do you think that you knew? Because my husband looked at it and he said, "What on earth is that?" It is a room freshener. So this would have some sort of scent on it. And I don't know if you could buy refills for this or like some other kind of oil, or maybe you just put some sort of oil on this sort of like felt, and you put him in your bathroom or wherever, and he makes your room smell good. Look, he's a little dog. What do you got in your mouth? A little bone in your mouth. So he's just super cute. And he has his little tail still. A lot of times you'll see these dogs. Let me try to pull his tail out. And they'll just be like that. And you're like, what on earth? Because I find dogs and cats like this all the time. So sometimes this felt piece is missing. So there he is. He was $3.98. And then I got a Dalmatian. Now, I like to buy Dalmatians. Dalmatians are pretty popular. The vintage Dalmatians, especially ones of this size. He's a big one. And he even says Dalmatian. This is made by Inesco, and he is a nice big size. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. And you are in excellent condition. And then the last dog that I'm going to show you, at least, yeah, I have another small haul right here that I'm going to add to this haul. Oh, Misty, you got the tag in your hair, girl. So I'm going to add this onto it, and I don't have another dog. I do got some other critters, but not another dog. But I got this Royal Copley Cocker Spaniel. It's Royal Copley. There's the telltale lines of it. And you can tell the look of a Royal Copley piece is it's just well done. The paint is just spot on. It almost has a little bit of an airbrush quality. It's just really nicely made and nicely painted and just a nice quality piece. It is a little Cocker Spaniel planter. It's in excellent condition. It's just lovely. Cocker Spaniels are pretty popular too. All right, what other critters? Oh, I got a cat. We all love cats. I got a cat planter. This one is a nice, I believe that this one is probably Shawnee. It feels like it to me. It's a nice, heavy, American-made piece of pottery. And it is of a little cat. Well, look at those eyelashes. And he looks like he's about ready to pounce on something. He's got his nice little blue bow. It's in excellent condition. Just a little bit of crazing there on the inside. It's not marked anywhere, but cute little kitty planter. And I got a bird. I don't know who made, it's just bird. See? Bird. And it was $2. I don't know who made it, but it's very pretty. It's in very good condition. And so I thought it was definitely worth $2 to resell for sure. And then I got a horse. Now I do like to find horses and Western pieces. I do have several customers that are constantly looking for these sorts of things. So I do kind of seek them out. And I found this ashtray, which I think is very, very nice. It is a horse. It's redware. It's made in Japan. And I loved the coloring on the ashtray part. It very much looks like a treasure craft piece with that kind of lava flow glaze there. Just a nice stately horse. The horse itself does have a little bit of that marbly glaze on it as well. It's just a very nice piece. It is made in Japan. I got this cute little fella here. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's just so sassy. And it is this cute little piggy bank. I love the jeweled eyes. I love the spaghetti on his ears and on his feet. Now, he's missing his stopper, and he is a piggy bank. And his little white bow here has some breakage, kind of like right here along this seam. But he is the happiest little piggy bank. Look at his little hooves just hanging there. I did pick up this toothpick holder. I don't know who made this, because I'm not real big in on glass. I'm learning, but I'm not quite sure. And I know as soon as I show this, then y'all will be like, oh, that's whatever it is. So I'm relying on you guys to help me, because you always do, and I welcome it. I know sometimes people will leave a comment, or they'll send me a message and they'll be like, I'm sorry if I'm overstepping, and I'm like, no, overstep all you want. We learn from each other every single day. So if I'm showing something and I said it wrong, or if I said I don't know and please send me a message, leave me a comment, something, because I learn from you all every single day, and it is welcome. So keep them coming, guys. I have this mug. Why I bought this mug, I don't know. Sometimes I buy things, or I pick up things and put them in my cart, and then I'm like, why? And then I look at it again, and I'm like, oh, that's why. And then I look at it again, I'm like, why, Misty? Why did you do that? And then I look at it again, I'm like, oh, well, there you are, Misty. I see why you get it. So do you do that too? Do you like second guess yourself, and then you reassure yourself, and then you second guess yourself again, and then you reassure yourself again? I don't know why I like this so much, but I do. And it's like a little child's mug. It's definitely made in Japan. It's got beautiful crazing on it. I like the colors of it. And I mean, I'm going to show it to you in just a second. But it's got this, what I think is a panda bear. And he's dreaming of a dog smoking a pipe. I don't know. But here he is. I think that's a panda bear. And he's laying down and he's dreaming of that bulldog smoking a pipe. I mean, whatever floats your boat, but it's just odd. But I love the crazing on it. Can you see that beautiful crazing? I know that not everybody likes crazing, but I do. I love the colorations. I like the blue stripe. I like the blue around the rim. I like that it's that really fun blue color. I don't know. I mean, you could put an air plant in this, right, and make it fun. I don't know. Sometimes I question myself, but then I can kind of see why I bought it. Anyway, this next thing I'm going to show you, and whenever I see anything tiki or treasure craft, my heart and my mind always goes back to everyone's uncle, Professor George, the antique nomad. He's just a lovely, lovely man, and there's just a special place in my heart, and there always will be for our good old Uncle Professor George. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, go run right now, turn me off, go over to his channel and subscribe to his channel and binge watch his videos. You will learn so much from this man. Just do that. Just if you're not, make sure that you turn my video off, go over to his video. You can watch my video later and binge watch his videos. He's amazing. But whenever I see tiki, because I know that George loves tiki things, and he's like the godfather of treasure craft. I mean, we've all gotten on this treasure craft kick because of Uncle Professor George. So I see tiki mugs and it reminds me of George. And so I got these, and I wanted to ask George about them. And they came with these umbrellas, which are nothing, but I think they just use them for display. I'm trying to get them kind of grouped together. Now I paid, I think $7 or $9 for all four of them. I thought that they were going to be like each or like in groups of 2, but no, when she rang me out, they were for all 4 of them. So that made it even better. And they are Westwood tiki mugs. They're handcrafted in Japan. They do have their nice big handles on them. So these two, I mean, they're different colors, but they're similar enough that I thought that they were sold together. But there's the green one, and you can see Westwood tiki mug handcrafted in Japan. So there's those two, and then these two are a little different. They've got the there's like texture to them. Again, Westwood, they're all 4 marked. They're all 4 in excellent condition. This one's like a lighter green and a brown, and then we have a darker green and a brown, but I just thought they were neat. So I got them, and I'm hoping that I'll do fairly well with these. These might be something that I will put on eBay because the tiki market is pretty broad, and I don't think I know all the tiki people who want tiki gods are not subscribed to my channel or watch my live videos. So I probably will stick these up on eBay to open them up to a more broader, wider market. All right, I'm gonna go get my black light so you can see my next goodie. All right, it's a little bit darker over here because I wanted you to be able to see the full effect of this next thing I'm about to show you. Now I don't know who made this either. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's a satin glass, which there are 2 textures in this world that I love to feel. One of them is like a good old Matt McCoy pottery. It's just like a soothing feel. And the next is a nice piece of satin glass. I'm getting a nice respect for the feel of a good piece of satin glass. And this feels really good to touch. But it's a frosted green candy dish is what the tag says. I paid $8.88 for it. And it is uranium. It glows nicely. It's beautiful. I don't know who made it. And if you do, you can let me know. I would be happy to learn from all your own expertises and experiences. But it's beautiful. It has these beautiful lines in it, and the way that it's kind of ribbed all the way around. It's gorgeous. So this will be available in a live sale very soon. I don't sell my uranium glass beforehand, like with my fairy lamps. And I'm going to show you a fairy lamp that I've never seen before. In fact, okay, it doesn't glow. But I don't sell the fairy lamps or my uranium glass beforehand. So if you message me about it, I'm going to say, sorry, I'm saving for my live sale. This piece is beautiful, and it will be available during a live sale very soon. All right, I think that's everything that I got from the flea market. I'm going to turn this light on, and we will show you the next little grouping I have from another flea market that I went to. All right, so this next portion of this haul, let me move these umbrellas out of the way, is a thrift store that I went down to when I went to Salem. Actually, it's not a thrift store. It was a haul. It was the America Flea Market. MERICA. America Flea Market in Salem, Indiana. And I think they have auctions on Fridays as well. We'd never been in there before, obviously. And I mean, when I go back down to Salem again, because I love Huckster's Hall. Huckster's Hall was awesome. I will be going back down there. I'm wanting to get back down there probably within the next week or two to check out the Christmas stuff that they're going to have out. So I will go back in here and check them out. But I got a few things in there. You know, it's a pretty nice size flea market. There were a lot of empty booths, but I mean, there's always treasures to be had in all the nooks and crannies. So I'm going to show you the things that I got from there. So the first thing that I got from that place was this beautiful planter of a pheasant, and it was $1. It was $1. So I a planter for $1. It's in excellent condition. And you know, when you see a lot of us, the antique people or vintage sellers or resellers, and we walking through the thrift stores or an antique store, and we're always picking up an item, picking up, looking at the bottom, picking up, looking at the bottom. Especially with pottery pieces and planters, because you're looking at the bottom and you're looking for, sometimes the bottom of a piece can tell you more than the glaze and anything that's decorated on the top of it. You might see a maker's mark on the bottom of it, the way that it's fired, the color of the clay. All these different things are different attributes to help us to be able to identify certain makers. This, I believe, this one is American bisque. You can see there's a difference between the bottom of an American bisque pottery and a Royal Copley pottery. You see the difference in the little lines there. Sometimes the color of the clay can be an indication of it as well. And really the weight of an item, it does help. You can tell just by feeling something where it was made. So I do believe that this is an American bisque pheasant, and it was $1. Now, the American bisque items have a whole collector's market in themselves, but they're not, to me, Royal Copley is just a notch higher in quality than American bisque. American bisque I do love, don't get me wrong, but I love the look. The Royal Copley piece is just a softer, can you tell the difference? Maybe not. It's easier to see in person, but you know, like very soft, kind of a billowy, kind of an airbrushy look. And this one still, while it's still very nice, it's just a little bit more of a harsh look to it. A heavier look, I guess you could say. But anyway, it's a nice bird. It's a nice pheasant. So I got him for $1. And then we've got things like this. I did pay $2 for this, but my gosh. Now, one of my very favorite YouTube personalities and persons and people in general is Liz Retros. And that's another channel I'm going to recommend you go and watch. I love Liz Retros. And I know Liz Retros will be digging on my earrings right now. But Liz Retros and I have one thing in common, and that is, well, I think we have lots of things in common, but one of the things that we have in common is we like to pick up these. And if you watch a Liz Retros video, every time she picks up one of these wide mouth frogs, she'll, oh, you know, her and Mr. Retros have this whole thing that they do. I like these. They're fun. You can put an air plant in his mouth and it'll grow just fine. What this is, though, essentially is a scrubby holder. They were just a home painted piece or a studio painted piece. Rose painted this fella, and she did a mighty fine job. This is in excellent condition. A lot of times you'll find them and they'll have a little bit of wear like around their mouth because people shove their scrubbies in their faces and they got used. I don't know. I think having a whole shelf of these scrubby frogs is a magical thing. So I got that for $2. I did pick up another boot. I do, again, I just told you a few minutes ago, but I do like to pick up like country western themed things. And I like this. I like what it says. It's just fun. I paid $1 for it. This little boot planter. And, well, let me show you this side first. It's just a little boot planter, a little cowboy boot. And then you flip it over and it says, I got a boot out of colorful Colorado. So it's a souvenir piece, which I like. I like souvenir pieces. And let me tell you this. If you're able to go on vacation somewhere, don't go to a souvenir shop and buy things that are so mass produced. Go to a Goodwill. You will find, if you are in a Goodwill in Colorado, you will find souvenir pieces that you can pick up for a souvenir. I mean, I got this in Indiana, but you mean you can, go to a Goodwill and look for a souvenir that depicts where you've been, and you'll be able to find something, I guarantee you. So I liked it, and I think that my viewers will like this too. So this will be available. And really, unless I noted otherwise, if you see anything that you're interested in, you can send me an email, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com down below, and we can work out a deal. But I just liked it, and I think that somebody else will too. This is something, I paid $3 for this, but I'm sending this to someone. And as soon as I show it to you, you'll know exactly who I'm sending it to. It's another YouTube friend of mine, but I'm going to send it to my girl, Michelle Comfy Cozy. It's an enamel cherry mug. Now, my girl, Michelle, loves plants. She has plants and she makes starts of plants and she puts plants in things. I mean, not air plants, like plants, like actual plants you have to actually take care of. I mean, you have to take care of air plants a little bit, but like you have to nurture and talk to these plants that she likes to rescue. I don't know how old this is. I'm going to say it's not extremely old, but I'm going to send it to her. She can put a plant in it. She can put a plant in it, like an actual plant, because she takes good care of her plants. But I just thought this will look cute in her kitchen full of cherries. So that's going to go to my girl, Michelle. So Michelle, Comfy Cozy Living. Oh, and subscribe to her channel too. She's a hoot. She's like a soul sister of mine because we have very similar personalities. So if you think that I'm quirky and you like my quirkiness, you'll like Michelle's too. So Comfy Cozy Living. I'll link everybody's channel down in the description below. I'll link George's, I'll link Michelle's, and I'll link Liz Retro's channel all down below so you can go and check them out if you haven't already. All right. Then I got a redware bird. I'm a sucker for redware. I tell you what, I paid $2.50 for this, which was too much. I'm just going to tell you, Misty, you paid too much for this. I don't know. Maybe it was in a maybe it's been a while since I've been to this flea market, so maybe I got this on sale. I don't quite remember because I didn't film. We had gone to so many places that day, and I was just done filming. I just wanted to enjoy it. I just wanted to go shopping with my husband and enjoy the flea market without having to film it. So I didn't film it. And this is the haul from that. But this is just a little red-ware bird. So, no? Are you a shaker? No. You're just a statue. It's a red-ware bird sitting on a tree. I paid $2.50 for it. So there's that. And then I got this little guy for $3. I'm wanting to say, though, that had to have been on sale because I know me well enough to know that I would not pay $2.50. That had to have been in like a 50% off booth. And I think this little guy was too. It was $3, but it's a little toothpick holder, but it's like of a little soldier. And how cute would this be in a 4th of July display with an air plant and his little drum? His cold paint, you know, is a little coming off there a little bit, but I still liked him. He still has value and purpose. You can stick a little air plant in there and he'll be dandy. So I picked him up. And then I got this little ice cream box. It's made by Bloomer Bros Company in Newark, New York. It's just a little ice cream pint, 1 pint of ice cream. This will look cute in someone's kitchen display. I don't remember what, I think maybe I paid $1 for it. Just a little box, ice cream. I like the deco lines on it. I know somebody will like that. And I got a little baby quilt. I am a sucker for these colors, this teal and red together. This is vintage to me. This is just vintage happiness, polka dots, stripes, and teal. So this is a wonderful little baby blanket. There is the design there. It's so hard to show these things in a video, but it kind of has like a big star design, like a quilt star design. So these, you know, it's a baby blanket or a lap blanket. I think that it's a baby blanket. I mean, when I sell it, I'll do the measurements if I remember. It's in great condition. The back of it is just kind of plaid like that. And it has these little yarn dingleberries on it. That's what I call these. I know that there's probably a technical term for these little yarn knots. Maybe that's just what they're called. But these look really good if you can fold them and put them like they're hanging out a little bit in a trunk, or just put them on the back of a chair or a porch swing. So I like to find these, and I want to say that I only paid like $5 or $6 for it. The price tag is no longer on there. So that's up for sale. I got this. Now I like plush, vintage plush and babies and things with faces and weird and fun and things that make you laugh and smile. I just like those, picking up those kinds of things. And look at this vintage bunny. Isn't he fun? I think he was $5. I think that's what I paid for him. Your tag's no longer on you. But he's a nice big yellow vintage Easter bunny. He's got blue, striking blue eyes. He is made by Sterling's Best Ever Products from Brooklyn, New York. He's in excellent condition. He's so clean and he's really so soft. What does the bottom of your tag say, fella? It doesn't say a date, but I'm going to say he's probably 1960s, so would be my guess. He's got the nice wired ears. Really fun for an Easter display. So I picked him up. Look at his little, he's got a little pom-pom ball nose. And he's like, ah! His facial expression. I just like these things so much, so I got him. And then, well, I got 3 more things. 3 more things. I know this is kind of a long haul, but I got 3 more things to show you. This was something that like I saw when I walked in, and I looked at it and I just kind of went going. And then as we were checking out, you know, sometimes it takes a while for them to wrap your things and stuff. And like you find yourself, well, at least I do. I find myself just kind of looking around that area for things that maybe I missed. And this was one of those things that I just went ahead and went back and picked up. I paid $1 for it. It's just this cute little green metal toaster. I just see someone putting this on a shelf in their kitchen. I don't know what I don't know if you put like pretend bread in there and something happened, but it's just a little metal green toaster. I just thought it was cute. I paid $1 for it. Then, well, not then. I mean, that was the last thing that I picked up, but we found this, and I did a double take. I did a double take because I thought, well, surely this is a mistake. There's something wrong with this. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. I mean, literally could not believe that I believed it when I saw it, but I couldn't believe that it was the price that I paid for it. But it is this beautiful McCoy Have a Happy Day cookie jar. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I really, really do like this. And I think that this is something that, listen, I have another one that I'm going to sell. It's here somewhere. I don't think I sold it. I'll look for it. But the one that I have is not in near as good of condition as this one is. This one is McCoy USA, marked there on the bottom. Have a happy day. A lot of times the decal down here, this is the decal. It isn't etched in the clay like the face is. So this is, I think that this one might be a little bit more newer of one. I think that the old, now I could be mistaken. I think the clay was recessed, sort of like in the face. But it says have a happy day in like a decal or like a transfer. The lid is in excellent condition. A lot of times too, the lids will have dings on them because, you know, they were a cookie jar and people get cookies out of their cookie jars and, you know, and inevitably the handle is going to get dinged around a little bit and it might get chipped. But this is in excellent condition. And isn't it happy? Don't you want to keep your cookies in a have a happy day cookie jar? It's fun. So I'm probably going to hold on to that one for a little bit because I really do like it. I like the sentiment of it, especially in today's day and age. The last thing I'm going to show you is something that I have, oh, wait, back the train up, Misty. So that beautiful cookie jar, I paid $8 for it. I mean, it sells for well over $40 online. I mean, easily sell for over $40 on eBay, and it was $8. So happy. That was a happy day that I found that. All right, now the next thing I'm going to show you is a fairy lamp, and yes, I know I find fairy lamps often. I found several more over the weekend. And I only sell the fairy lamps during my live sale because I've kind of made it my thing. I kind of have to have a fairy lamp for every live sale now. So I've kind of dug myself into a little bit of a predicament if I can't find a fairy lamp. So that's why I can't sell them before the live sale because I have to have them for the live sale. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's why. This one I got from that same flea market and I paid $3.25 for it. I've not seen this one before. It is this beautiful rose. So these are roses on there. It's an amber or yellow glass, satin glass, which means it feels like satin. It's like that green bowl. It's really smooth feel. It's got a nice feel to it. You can see on the inside, it doesn't have any chips or flaws on it. It has this beautiful ruffled bottom, no maker's mark on it. I haven't researched it. I don't know. But it's beautiful little amber or yellow satin glass fairy light. I probably will sell this in next week's live sale. It's pretty magical, I have to say. I've never seen one like that before. So we'll see how it goes, but it's pretty, right? It's very pretty. So that is my haul. I know that this was a little bit of a long video, but I wanted to get everything done. I do have some more hauls coming up very, very soon and some more videos of my weekend spending with Jeffrey. I've got a lot of videos of that sort coming up on my channel very soon. So I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure that you do give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. You know, I like anything random. If you know anything about anything that I showed you, make sure that you leave me that in a comment as well. I love learning from you. Make sure that you do go check out the YouTube channels that I have mentioned in today's video. I will link their videos in the description down below. And it. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.